Major support or resistance. This is NC Hammer Crypto. My name's Neil, where we keep technical analysis short and sweet. So we're actually looking at Bitcoin. It's heading in a downward trend. However, the CM guppy is getting a little tight. 200 EMA is getting a little bit closer. I do want to bring in the RSI. For some reason, on my chart, it keeps disappearing. But then when I bring it in, it has two relative strength indexes that come out. So we are right at the 50. We're crossing over the yellow. If this trend line breaks, we obviously are going to start seeing more of a bullish momentum. However, if it does not hold, we could see a further retracement. The 618 is here at 113, roughly $114. But I'm going more off of this blue ghost pattern, where you can see I had that push down out of a wedge here, a triangle, and we're starting to push upwards. So we can see some consolidation within this area, trying to break over this high and start pushing back up. With that being said, we're moving to GRT. I will do XRP, XLM, and the other X's in another video. But we're looking at GRT. We're looking at an entry anytime over this yellow 10 cent 0.89 area. We broke over this downward trend line. So our first entry here around 10 cents has been up in profit, and we are looking for support off of this yellow line. With that, we can start seeing the push upwards towards 12, 13 cents, but we really need to break this black downward trend line. Right at the 618 is around 24 cents. So not bad. A little bit over double your money if you were to be entering somewhere around this area. Just keep in mind, if Bitcoin drops, the other coins may drop as well, furthering a little bit of a bearish resistance before the ultimate takeoff. So looking at QNT, we had a very nice pop upwards, broke over the 119, 120, hit around 130 just this past 2 hours, 4 hours ago, and we are at 127. So anybody who was in around this area in June, now here in July, at the end of the month, we are above that area. We're looking to get some support off of this previous high. If we can close above this, it is going to be more bullish and very quickly. So just keep that in mind. If we're doing the Fibonacci for this retracement downwards, we are in this purple area around the 1.618. So the next potential stop is around 148. And if we zoom out, we can see right here, this is around 150, 148. I had that push up and the head and shoulders pattern filling out, pushing this downwards. So this is kind of the range that we are looking at if we can hold support over 124. Looking at render, we're comparing render and quant and looking at this Gaussian fan right here. The way I got this is you come down here, Gaussian fan at this bottom part. But looking at the Gaussian fan, you click here at the bottom and go to the high. Gives you the nice kind of channel that you can see here and the range that I would be trading within. So we did push up to this top 1-1 3 times now. We are trying to get a little bit of support off the 4.179, and we want to see it come up through and then break into this new range here, being the 1-2, which is a pretty substantial increase in price just from entering at 4.75 to around a potential 44% increase. I usually like to be a little conservative and get around maybe 30% for that push up, as whenever you're looking in previous history, this is the other Fibonacci at 5.506. So keep that in mind. This is roughly the range that we are looking at for the upside. The downside, we are getting a lot of support. The 200 EMA is right here at the 2-1. So we will most likely see some support within this area if it further retraces. Moving on over to Doge. Doge has pumped massively since our entry here at 20 cents. And that push up, this was an important line to be breaking and holding around 24 cents, which we did hold, and we ultimately pushed up to around 28. Doge is not done. We'll most likely see a testing off this 24-cent area if Bitcoin pulls back a little bit more. However, it is trying to hold a little bit of support within the CM guppy. You see it has not entered the green area yet. Volume is not picking up substantially, but we are getting some wick offs. And so this is in the 4-hour, and this is pretty bullish with this one candle. Just we need to see a close over this orange around the 27 cents to see it pushing back up towards the 29-cent area. However, Dogecoin does have a very long way to go. Once it gets over this Fibonacci retracement around 28 cents, then it could be hitting around 33 and potentially 39 cents from a quarter investment. That is not a bad risk to reward ratio, as we see that it has held the bottom at 14 cents, which is also that major decrease, but the bull cycle is coming, volume is picking up, it is looking better and better for Doge. I'll do the XRP, XCN, XYO, compound and torn on another video. All the references are in the links below. Grass is giving free money out next month, so definitely check out that reference link. Same with Coinbase, airdrop coins, KuCoin, MEXC, and Roller Token, Roller Coin. Good luck, have fun with it. I will see you on the next one.